Blog Talk Radio.
Who they talking about? They talking about me. Serena Speaks. A hot new show coming to you straight out of Atlanta, Georgia. The king of the South. So you can say, I'm the queen. Bring you nothing but the best and the hottest talent from around the world. I'm your host, Serena, and I'm about to speak. Are you listening? Of course you are. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Serena Speaks. I'm your host, Serena, and I hope you're having a great evening. I have a great show planned for you. A beautiful singer by the name of Miss Devyn Rose, and she is so talented and beautiful, and she's a New York native, and she just has so much background to her, and she's so interesting that I know you're going to love her as well as her music. First off, I want to give a big shout-out to everyone that was a part of Secured Tightly. Awesome movie to be a part of. I was so honored to have a cameo in it, and it premiered. Friday. It premiered Friday, and it was great. It was a purple carpet event. Everybody had a great time, and I love everybody. It was so good seeing everybody, and we had a great time. The movie was awesome, and it was so packed, and Miss Tessie Wilmounts had a great time, She really enjoyed herself, and she did so much, like hosting. She was just there, and I just want to give her a big shout out as well. And I also like to give a big shout out to I'm sorry guys, I'm a little thrown off tonight. More bad news, but you just have to move past it. But I want to give a big shout-out to everybody in the cast of Rita. People are just raving about this movie. It's going to be an espionage, like spy-type female movie, and it's written and directed this time by Miss Deneen Chait, and she is just a beautiful person inside and out, and I want to give her a big shout-out as well. I'm waiting on the guest to call in, and she's actually trying to call in, but she's calling the wrong line. So, yeah, and also I want to give a big shout-out to everyone in the cast of Inner Demons, written and directed by Mr. Nazir Raymond, and he's actually an awesome director and an awesome producer. There's nothing awesome actor who's also made his I think it's Nazir Rahim. I'm sorry, guys, and he's also a great actor as well. Okay, we can begin the show now. I'd like to welcome Miss Devyn Rose.
Hey, Devyn.
Hi, Miss Rose.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm so glad you took time out your busy schedule to come and, to call in and speak with me today.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. So you're from New York, huh?
Yep, New York City, baby. New York city girl.
Okay, I love it. I love your accent, too.
Thank you.
So how old? You're welcome. So how old were you when you started singing?
Since I was a little girl, like I started off like in the choir, and it kind of like progressed into me doing full-length songs and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely started when I was like younger. I would like listen to Whitney Houston and like perform for my family and stuff. So it was just something I always wanted to do.
Okay, so you used to listen to Whitney. Okay, you started out good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up there? You wouldn't change it for anything.
Well, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said you wouldn't change your city. You know, you love New York. I said, what was it like growing up there?
Oh, well, the thing is, we kind of lived we lived in Mount Vernon, so we were out of the city, but then we moved into the city. So growing up in Mount Vernon, it was really quiet. Like, you know, we couldn't do much. You know, I grew up with, my parents are Haitians, so, you know, we grew up in like a strict household. So it's surprising that, you know, I even do music because we weren't really, you know, we didn't listen to much music and stuff like that. So, but then once I moved into the city, like everything changed. Like the city has so many and like endless possibilities, like and opportunities to do awesome stuff. So yeah, moving to the city was like really great for what I wanted to do.
Okay, and you moved to Bridgeport at the age of 16. What was that like?
Yeah, I mean, I like it up here because it's nice and quiet. You know, everything I still do is in the city, but you know, this is like my focus. This is where I stay focused, you know, because when you're in the city, it's like you always want to do something. There's always an event to go to. So for me to, like, stay focused and do what I need to do as an artist, I just think Connecticut, where I'm at, is perfect.
Okay, what is it like going to school up there in a city, you know, like far as the Broadway Dance Center? Like, what was it like with all that competition? Like, did that just support your drive and give you more edge, or, was it ever just seem like it was just so much talent around you?
Well, I mean, I think in general it's like that now, but I never look at that because I always felt like I was in my own lane, even when, you know, I made with Tiny T6. Like, I always felt like I was my own competition, and I still do. Like, I don't care to compete with no other artists. I feel like every artist that's out there is dope. They're out there for a reason, and, like, I'm just in my own lane. I just never try to compete with any artist because I don't think it's, like, you know, it's unnecessary.
I love it. You're a little diva.
Somewhat. I got my tendencies.
I love it. Boss lady. Okay. You untouchable. I love that. Everybody loves confidence. So you dance as well. You know, you dance, you sing. Like, what is it that you don't do? Like, you're just a super girl.
Well, I mean, I try to do everything because I feel like you only live once. Why not just, like, splurge into everything? And, you know, eventually I just want to tap into every type of, you know, anything that I feel like I can do, you know. Eventually be, you know, entrepreneur and stuff like that. But definitely music is my first love and focus, so I just, like, stay focused on that. But, you know, I'm open to doing anything that God gives me the talent to do, you know.
And you're amazing. I think you're very beautiful, Mike. I just like to say that you're very beautiful. Yes, and I love your music. I love your music, and I listened to both tracks, and I was like, she's hot. I like that. So wait, for real, yeah. And I know they're gonna like it too. But One It All, tell me what inspired that.
Well, One It All is basically like my story growing up and trying to pursue the music, you know, going through ups and downs with people that you know, either call your friends or people that you know, supposed to support you and then they turn out to be somebody else. It's just basically my ups and downs with everything and, like, what I went through trying to, you know, make this happen for myself. So I wanted to put it in a story, and One It All is, like, it's basically my story summed up in 3 minutes. 3 minutes and, like, 15 seconds. But it's also a song like to really encourage. Yeah, it's also a song to like really encourage, you know, my fans and people who are just listening to really like follow their dreams, like never give up no matter what, like because at the end of the day, you're a champion. Whether you look at it or not, if you continue to like focus, you're a champion. So it's there to inspire people as well.
That's right. That is right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. So your time as a model, like that got to be every girl's biggest, most wanted dream. Like that. What was that like, and what age did you start modeling?
Well, I started modeling like 15, 16, like doing like sometimes runway shows or just like regular photo shoots, and it was basically to like, you know, network, because you know how music and fashion goes hand in hand. So I just, you know, did a lot of shows, and the people who organize the shows, they let me perform. So it just worked hand in hand for me. It was a way to get myself, you know, my face out there and stuff like that. But it was just something, modeling for me is, I don't think it's definitely not something that I want to, like, I don't want to be known as a model or pursue it. It was just to, like, network and start my career, really start off my career.
Okay.
So. But I mean, shoot, I mean, if I'm approached by, you know, any brand that I love, of course, I'm down to do whatever. Mm-hmm. But, you know, that's definitely something that's secondary to me. Like, music is first and everything.
Okay. Well, I just want to say you do an awesome job modeling. Your pictures are gorgeous.
Thank you.
They're really gorgeous. So we've been talking about Want It All. I want to go into your song, Want It All, and just let them hear a little of you, Miss Devyn Rose.
Thank you.
Would you like to introduce it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Yes, definitely. This is my first single, Want It All, sponsored by Hulkshare.com, and, yep, take a listen.
All right.
Just want it all. I'm running like there's no tomorrow. Seeing girl, I've always had a dream. I believe I succeed with this voice that God gave me. I struggle work day and night, went to school full time while I fantasize about making history. If I set into new, the same people who were rooting for me ultimately wanted to see me fall. It heightened my drive and determination, kept me focused, kept my eyes on the prize. It's up to them to believe it's possible. It's up to me to make the impossible possible. Earth to lose, I'll play to win. Yeah, 'cause I'm a motherfucking champion. I just want it all. Fuck everybody who wants to see me fall. I want it like there's no tomorrow. I just want it all. Fuck everybody who wants to see me fall. I want it like there's no tomorrow. Watch as my dreams suddenly come alive. And I can't stop, and I won't stop till I get to the top. You're doing what you want for a change and not what everyone else thinks to want. You refuse to be a product of society, so you constantly try to think up above, do above and beyond, reaching further than the stars. 'Cause you know for sure hard work will pay off. Your money can't sleep at night. Intuition is telling you about to take flight. It's up to them to believe it's possible. It's up to you to make the impossible possible. You have to lose, you play to win. Yeah, 'cause you're the motherfucking champion. I just want it all. Fuck everybody who wants to see me fall. I want it like there's no tomorrow. I just want it all. Fuck everybody who wants to see me fall. I want it like there's no tomorrow. Watch as my dreams suddenly come alive. fall. I want it like there's no tomorrow. Watch as my dreams suddenly come alive. And I can't stop, and I won't stop till I get to the top. Till I get to the top. Till I get to the top.
All right. I love that. I love that. And it sounded like you just had fun while you was singing it, like while you was actually recording it, like you just having fun.
Yeah, it was a dope experience recording that record, and it's definitely one of my favorite records right now.
All right. So let me ask you this. When you first, took that leap, stepped out on faith and said, I'm finna go make me a video, and you got that response, like, was it just mind-blowing or just what was that like? You seeing the feedback from it, your video on YouTube?
Well, I mean, anytime I drop something, I'm always, like, worried about, you always have that feeling like, oh, are people going to like it? What are people going to think? But then it's like, at the end of the day, I can't really care or be too concerned, like, especially if it's a song talking about what I'm going through, like, you know what I mean, if somebody has anything negative to say. So, I mean, I was, of course, as always, like, surprised and excited and, shocked about the response that I do get on all my songs. I just get really, it inspires me to continue going on, all the positive stuff. I haven't gotten any real, like, negative feedback, so it really inspires me to, like, continue, and that's what I need, because I don't have somebody inspiring me every day. All I have is my, fans, and when I do hear from my fans, it's like, a dose of inspiration.
Okay. I know if it was me and I got all those hits from YouTube, I'd probably been running around, jumping up on down on the bed, and I'm just saying,
Yeah, I mean, there's always excitement, but for me, it's like every time I, like now I guess I'm so used to certain things, like I get excited, and then it's like, okay, and what's next? I need to get that. I'm still not done yet. I always get that feeling, like I get excited for like 5 minutes, and then I just I'm like on to my next move. Like that's just how I am. Before, I would get excited for a whole week, don't know what to do with myself. But
okay. Well, I mean, you've got to work with so many artists. I mean, I know you feel accomplished because you've got to work with so many big names in the industry. Yeah. Jay Mills, French Montana, Chinks Drugs, Max B, Corrupt, Mills. I mean, I don't know. Is it mind-blowing to know that your talent has brought you so far and got you to meet all these creative people? I mean, that's just a blessing. That's a blessing.
Yeah, it definitely is. And, I think for, like, all my collaborations, I definitely thank Dame Grease because he's a producer that pretty much, pretty much started me. Like, as far as Tiny T6, he started me. I was on the come up, and he basically, introduced me to all these artists, and I got the opportunity to work with a lot of, really talented artists. And yeah, it definitely was, definitely is a blessing to be able to work with artists and them to actually give me the opportunity to be on their record. So that was pretty awesome. And also, Demo Wet, he's another producer that's the reason behind me working with Royce the 5'9". So it was just, for me to have that opportunity was just, amazing. And I hope to work with more artists, in the future too.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been, like, starstruck?
No, because, like, I actually haven't. Like, I mean, I see them and I'll be like, I guess because I'm an artist too. I don't know what it is, but I just know. So I respect them, and so not in no cocky way, but I definitely respect.
You just too cool, girl. That's what that is. You is too cool.
No, but I definitely I really respect all their work, you know what I mean? But I just never been that type of person to be like, the only person I'd probably be like that with is probably Michael Jackson or something like that. But unfortunately, he's gone from us. But I'm never starstruck. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She said Michael
I know.
Jackson. Okay.
That's the only person that I would be like, oh my God, with, you know. I'm sure there's more, but right now that's the first person I can think of.
You ain't said that. Okay, so let me ask you about you. Give me Let me ask you. I'm sorry. I'm kind of ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed to say anything. But look, you give me that fuck me high. Girl, you got too much swag. Let me just say that right now. Like, come on now. Like, somebody got to say it. You got too much swag going on around here. Okay. Well, tell me about this song. You give me that fuck me high. Shit. I mean, that sounds just the bomb.
Thank you. But see, that's exactly the reaction I wanted from my, female fans. Like, because I know everybody has one. I know every guy has one. Every girl has one guy or guy. Every one girl that they given them that time.
It's been a minute.
Huh?
It's been a minute. Pray for me. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so into this song. Like, wow.
Yeah, everybody has their moment where that one person, gave them this natural high. It has nothing to do with, drinking and taking drugs. It's just this person that turns you on, like you turns every part of your body on, and that's just what, that happened to me. So I had to write about it, and that's what that came. That's where that song came from. Yeah.
Look, I swear I know exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you're coming from because I know. Yeah. And I mean the song is an eye catcher. You know what I mean? It's just like, be okay. I already know this gonna be good. Like, should I call him? Should I go to get me a bottle of Arbor Mist? Roll me a blunt? What should I do? Like, what should I do? I'm ready to hear it again, but, seriously, I want them to hear this song. It is so hot. But you just got so much swag and you got so much confidence about yourself, and that alone just makes you so beautiful. And I just want to thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. But, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. That's like another dose of inspiration, just to keep pushing, so.
Yeah, girl. You don't need no inspiration. You full on that. You good. You good. Confident, inspiration, swag, girl. You on your P's and Q's, and I know that I'm gonna see you at the Grammys very soon. I know that, and I can't wait. And I'll be like, oh, I interviewed her. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So, you're more than welcome, baby. Thank you again. And I want to go into your song, You Give Me That Fuck Me High. And this is Devyn Rose with You Give Me That Fuck Me High.
Right.
right, and that was Miss Devyn Rose, where you give me that fuck me high, and I love it. I love it. That's a chill song, you know what I mean? Like, you just, like I said, pop your bottle, fire your blunt up, do whatever you do, and just chill, lay back. I love it. I'm going to open up the line, so, you know, if anybody want to call in and say anything to Miss Devyn or just anything, I mean, you know, as long as it's respectful, we're going to take some calls. So if anybody want to call in and speak to Miss Devyn before we conclude the show, that would be awesome. All right, we got a caller. Hi, caller.
Hi.
How are you? Don't be nervous.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. What's your name? And would you like to say anything to Miss Devyn Rose, or what? Why are you calling?
I'm Zita, and I would like to ask her, hi, like, is it hard being in the industry? You know, do you have your picks? You know, is it messy? Like, people don't like you because you're better than them, or they feel you better than them. I ain't gonna say that, you know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I always have ups and downs, but I just never let it really get to me, you know. Like, I always try to stay on a positive streak and, you know, just keep pushing and just staying positive. That's all I could do, you know. I really don't look at, like, I get, you know, as any artist does, you know, you get hate all the time, but I don't pay any mind to it. I think that's why I'm just so, like, you know, I'm just on a different plateau right now. So I don't really do it. I think everybody in general should just, like, you know, stay positive, like, regardless of what you go through. But the industry being a female, it sucks, but, you know, got to stay focused, positive.
It's tough, but, you know, at the end of the day, I just feel like we run this shit. Like, we run the world. Like, really, you know, we really do, like, you know, it's just a twist of the hip, baby. So it's not as, you know, it's bad because it's a male-dominated industry. But, I mean, you're beautiful. You're going to have them boys just going wild and just helping you to the Grammy floor. Like, help me to the stage. That's all you can do.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, what do you have, like, I see that you really have Huck Shore, like, sponsoring you. So that's a big, like, that's a great accomplishment for a sponsor. So what are some of your upcoming projects?
Well, right now I'm working on an LP, my first album, and that's actually due out next first quarter next year, early. And then I'm dropping on Friday a Christmas single, so look out for that. And yeah, and I'll definitely be dropping some music really soon. First quarter, probably January, I'll drop my first single off my album. But again, the first is when I'm dropping a holiday single, since we get in the holiday season. So, you know, always gotta do one of those.
So far as, do you have a title? Have you came up with a title yet, or are you just keeping it secret? Can we get
I thought of a title and I got it, but it's not like, I don't think it's set in stone right now, but it's,
okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping it on the low, but I definitely have, it's dope. Just know that it's going to be dope. I'm excited about it, and I just can't wait to, like, let you guys hear some of my new stuff, because I mean, if you guys liked this last free EP, it's definitely going to be a dope project.
Okay. And are you working with any names?
Facebook or IG?
Huh?
Are you on, like, Twitter and stuff?
Yeah, twitter.com/I'm Devyn Rose, and everything is I am Devyn Rose, Instagram, everything. And my official website is devynrose.com, DEVYNROSE.com.
Okay.
Well,
so,
what did you say, caller?
I said told her good luck, like, for
Thank you.
10 plus years on down the line. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in.
Oh, that's awesome, caller. Thank you. And you should check her out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. She's actually gorgeous. And her music, what did you think about her music?
Well, I like all music, as long as it's not just that nonsense, coming from the soul and reality and not picturing the unnecessary. Like, yeah, keep it going.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
All right. I love her song, especially that You Give Me That Fuck Me. I like her swag, see, because that was a daredevil. Like, you got to be bad to get anything that title, like, so I love it. So you're doing a great job. I want to thank you so much for coming by. Like, let me ask you this: have you ever thought about getting into acting?
Yeah, I did, but yeah, I did. I think once I reach a certain level, I'm sure I'll definitely explore that. But yeah, that's always fun. Anything within the industry is pretty much fun to me.
Yeah, it is fun. Just creating.
Definitely down the line, I see it happening. I see people do it, and it's something to me. It would be something fun and interesting to do. So definitely down the line.
Just don't be caught up
like your picture around.
Huh?
I'm going to pass your picture around, to a few people I know, because you are gorgeous, and I know they would love to photograph you or have you on one of their projects. You look like an actor. You're an actress. You look like you have it in you to give us a really great show.
Thank you.
I see the drive in your eye. Right here when you saying on the one and all picture, I love this photo.
Yeah.
See the drive in your eye, for real. You'll pay a good psycho picture. Something like they did with Beyonce and the crazy lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look great, but I'm going to pass your picture around, and I really think you should actually get into acting. You are gorgeous, and if you have the acting skills, I think you'll be big in acting. But modeling, you are a natural.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. So I want to thank you for coming in, and caller, I want to thank you for calling in, and is there anyone you would like to shout out, Miss Devyn Rose?
Definitely want to shout out Cece, my publicist, and all my fans, Devyn Rose Garden. Thanks for sticking by me. And definitely want to give a big shout out to you, Serena. Thanks for having me on your show. Definitely be back.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you.
And thank you. I was just finna say, girl, don't act like you don't know me when you get this new album.
I definitely will definitely send you some new dope records for sure, and I'll definitely be back.
All right. You are hot. So I just want to thank you for bringing your talent, your great music, and I really want to thank your publicist, Miss Cece. I want to thank her, Vance NYCC. See, you got to get that, NYCC. I love that. But Vance NYCC, if you are an actor, a model, a singer, not a publicist, but an author, or anything in the entertainment industry, whether it be writing, acting, anything, cooking, anything, and you need a publicist, then you really need to consider Vance NYCC. Celebrity publicist. This lady is really great. She worked with so many big names, and I really think she could do nothing but help you to help your career. And, it's all up to you once she gets you there, but she could definitely put you in the spots and places that you want to be successful. And again, that's NYCC Public Relations Firm. She is awesome. Miss Cicely CC Vance. If you want a professional, deal with the best. Deal with Vance NYCC. All right. And I want to thank you again for coming in and your music. And, it was great having you. And I'm glad you said you'll be back. I'll be looking forward to it. And just have a great evening and keep creating that great music.
Thank you. I will.
And I want to thank everyone that's listening in from Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, Bebo. I advertise everywhere, like seriously. Global 14. I mean, just everybody I advertise with. Thank you very much for listening in and tuning in, and I appreciate you. I've been on hiatus, but I'm sure everybody's gonna come back, and 'cause I'm back. And thank you guys, and see everyone next week.
Okay, have a good night.
At 11. All right, you too, baby.
Thanks. Bye.